that is underway.
Why everyone should
All
not?
right, we'll say this. What we will say.
No.
All right, we will say this, that the hearing of the petitions before the Constitution Bench shall commence on 2 August 2023 at 10:30 am and shall thereafter proceed from day to day, except for the miscellaneous days, namely Mondays and Fridays. Full stop. Next. It has been agreed that Mr. Prasanna, Learned Counsel, assisting on the side of the petitioners, and Mr. Kanu Agarwal, Learned Counsel, assisting on the side of the respondents, shall be the nodal counsel for the preparation of common convenience compilations. Full stop. Since convenience compilations have already been prepared earlier, should any of the council seek to add to them, this shall be done positively by 27 July 2023. Full stop. The nodal council shall ensure that the convenience compilations are indexed with the are indexed and paginated to facilitate the hearing. Full stop. All the Learned Counsel shall be at liberty, shall be given copies of the convenience compilation, so indexed and paginated, immediately after the compilations are prepared. Full stop. Once the convenience, full stop. The convenience compilations shall, written submissions shall also be filed on or before 27 July 2023. Full stop. After 27 July 2023, no further documents, no further additions to the convenience compilation shall be permissible, and the arguments shall proceed on the basis of the status of the record as on 27 July 2023. Full stop. The Solicitor General has informed the court that though the Union of India has filed an additional affidavit, setting out the perspective of the Union government in regard to the post-notification developments, the contents of the affidavit have no bearing on the constitutional issues which are raised in the petitions and shall hence not be relied upon
For that purpose.
Even Chief Justice, the synopsis, I think there have been filed all the parties already. So
once again, Justice Kaul is saying something. Yes, Justice Kaul.
Permit me to allow you speak.
Just 1 second. Justice Kaul was saying something because he's online.
In view of the stage which this matter had reached, Chief Justice, the synopsis also had been filed by the parties.
That's right.
So unless they want to supplement it, both sides had filed, at least especially the petitioner side had almost completed arguments. So the synopses were already filed. So they may look at whether they want to rely or, somewhat alteration the same.
Justice Kaul says if you don't want to supplement from...
We need to supplement. There have been subsequent judgments which have come in the last 2 years which we have to rely on.
That's right.
Supplement if required.
That we've already said now.
Yes. At that time,
Democratic Party.
there are totally...
Any additional material which is permitted to be filed by the date so prescribed shall be filed only through the nodal counsel.
The only concern in asking this kind of an indulgence is, I suppose in a matter like this, in the course of an argument, a perspective on how look at a constitutional provision, or even development taking place earlier or later, how they could be seen in a particular perspective will be matter for the court and the council to assist the court.
Yes,
therefore, to foreclose everything at this stage would be little problematic. Right?
No, let there be a...
That's what I'm saying.
No, only document. Mr. Attorney General, it will become impossible because if people start, filing things, I think this is now, let us follow this as a modality for Constitution Bench hearings, that at least a week before the hearing starts, everybody is aware of what they're going to argue, and then you conclude it with that. Only one last thing which I wanted to suggest was this. apportionment of time.
Yes.
I think that's very important. I would suggest that on the side of the petitioners, you must sit down together, decide who is going to argue what
Mr.
point.
Ramachandran is leading us.
The order in which arguments should be addressed should be given to us in advance by the nodal council. Likewise, on the side of the respondents. And please apportion time between yourselves. We might do that before we commence the hearing.
On this
but
side
rather
also,
we'll
on this side also will.
My lords,
do that so that we can.
13.
We've done it
My
before,
lords,
we'll do that. We have 23
Gopal, just give me a
petitions
minute.
followers in this list, of which 14 of them are the challenges, the 370 challenges. 8 of them are prior in time, which are challenging Article 35A. Those actually can await the outcome of these 14.
Correct.
Because if we succeed here, then those have to be heard. If we fail completely here, then those become infructuous. They are on the list. I have, in fact, broken the knock.
You can hand it over to the court master. And perhaps what you can do is this can be added in the convenience compilation so that instead of now taking
Taking at this
documents,
stage may not, perhaps, my lord,
all convenience
Lord,
compilations
taking, my lord,
shall be
would be-
prepared. All convenience compilations shall be exclusively in the electronic mode.
Later.
National
There is an
Your Lordship,
Mr. Dwivedi, we'll do that. We'll decide that after the matter opens. We'll not do anything like that right now.
If my lords,
Your Lordship,
bookmark 13,
Your
because
Lordship.
just 1 minute.
Army National Congress. The leaders were under arrest at the time the hearings were going on. Finally, they have been able to sign off on the writ petition. We filed that. We have a diary number. Notice may be issued.
well, let us see, my lord. I do not know. Nobody was under arrest
why don't you do
for
this?
3 years.
If issues of constitution, Dr. Guruswamy, question of constitutional validity is common in all these matters, or most of them. Give a copy, just give a copy to the
Or
solicitor
she
general.
may file an intervention because
We
to
have-
say that.
Whether we treat it as a petition or an intervention, there is a common counter. Just give a copy to the learned solicitor
I have no
general.
difficulty. I am only, my lord,
There is
perturbed
also
by the
an
fact.
impediment, my
your,
lord.
Lord, I am
My
only,
lordship.
lord,
We just told you what to do. Give a copy to the.
I've taken, my lord, I'll take the copy. There is no difficulty.
Taking a copy is not a problem.
Mr. Mehta, just 1 minute.
Inside. That's important.
There's an impeachment by the people.
It is an order, my lord. Kindly see.
Your lordship.
It's a political party.
All right. Insofar as the impediments are concerned, please take it that we are not going to shut anybody out like
Very.
this. But everybody will have to ration time.
Yes,
Because once
undoubtedly.
the first 2 or 3 council have argued the matter, then the others know what has been covered, what ground has been covered.
Correct.
Therefore, but time has to be apportioned.
Absolutely,
Otherwise,
but we did it in the same sex marriage case. We don't
No,
speak to
no,
it.
no,
Already passed an order.
But there,
Sharp SL.
but there is only a minute.
There is also.
all right, one thing. The 2 nodal council, Mr. Prasanna and Mr. Kanu Agarwal, insofar as the intervention applications are concerned,
Yes.
please ensure that the intervention applications are also given to the 2 nodal council. You can prepare in the index a separate head for the intervention applications, number, who it has been filed, and the arguing council. So that
Possibly-
ideally, if both of you can tabulate for us what the essence of the intervention is, that will facilitate.
Only one
There's one
aspect.
small housekeeping detail, minutes in the lead petition, in the first petition in which I'm appearing. Out of 7 petitioners, 2 petitioners have moved applications to be deleted. Those may be allowed minutes, and we'll give the amended cause title. So now 5 petitioners will remain out of 7. The cause title will have to change accordingly. Those who want to be deleted would like to be deleted today, minutes.
What is the IA number?
By
And who are the 2 petitioners?